Today, we're transforming my rental kitchen. My kitchen is a 75 square foot rectangle smack in the middle of my apartment right next to the living room. It's the first official space that you walk into upon entering the home. And it's not the biggest, but it's a luxury compared to my previous kitchen. I mean, it has nearly everything I need, so it works alright, but it's not really a showstopper. It's pretty bland except for, of course, this jarring purple tile, but I think it just needs some minor rental-friendly improvements. And the number one thing on my priority list is to have a space to have simple daily meals. Since I couldn't fit a full-size dining table, I considered a small round table, an extendable table, and an island, all of which are great for small spaces. But with the layout that I have, I figured the best option would be an island in the center, since a table on the sides would either block the cabinets or the main entrance. Knowing myself, an extendable table would be propped up most of the time anyway, and with the additional storage and countertop space, I decided to go for an island. But in all honesty, all of these are excuses and I just went with an island because I wanted to. In Korea, large furniture pieces are often delivered already assembled, or the delivery man assembles them for you on the spot. You just gotta love that Korean efficiency. We have an island. To match the wood tone of the island countertop and add more warmth to the space, I decided to cover the lower cabinets in wood print contact paper. But first, we prep and clean. I measured the front of the cabinet doors with a couple inches of allowance to wrap around the sides. Without peeling the backing, you want to wrap the contact paper around the doors and fold around the sides so you know where to stick the corner. Then, slowly peel and work your way down. Next, wrap around the sides. Snip the corners at an angle and fold the top down and clean up the edges with a blade. From the moment I stepped foot into this apartment, I knew that I hated this purple backsplash. So I'm gonna replace it with this beige, light gray, peel and stick tile. And of course, where there's sticking to do, there's definitely cleaning as well. I somehow got sucked into a 2-hour kitchen deep clean. Does anybody else get sidetracked like this? Please let me know, because I can't be the only one. Anyway, since the tile was a weird shape, I had to cut the bottom flat. And since it was quite thick as well, regular scissors and blades just didn't quite cut it. Even my large fabric scissors were struggling. But you just gotta keep going at it. I used the existing tile as my guideline and used the peeled backing paper as my template to cut the next pieces. Looking back, I should have done this instead of mass cutting my pieces like I did earlier, because It turns out the tiles in the cabinets aren't exactly perfectly straight, and my cutting skills aren't that consistent either. I actually had to recut a lot of the pieces and everything took a day longer than expected. I'd say the most time-consuming part was cutting around the corners and fitting these little awkward pieces. Next, I'm adding LED strip lighting below the upper cabinetry for some very much needed task lighting. I highly recommend these as they're so easy to set up. You just stick them on, cut the strip to your desired length, and then plug it in. Here, I'm just using command strips to tidy up the cords and we're good to go. Again, I can't recommend these enough. They just elevate the space and make things look so sleek. I'm also adding a pendant light above the island. I'm just marking out where I want it to go and putting in this 5-pin hook that is made for wallpaper. These are originally made for walls, but I find they hold up pretty decently on ceilings too. And now that the hook is up, I'm just tying the cord to the hook with some fishing line. Now with all of the big things out of the way, it's time to add some finishing touches. Finally, it's time to reveal the space. It's often hard to find a balance between aesthetics and practicality when it comes to interior design, and I think this is especially so in a space so often used as a kitchen. I can't tell you how many times I swap things out, and this definitely isn't the final configuration either. But this really just goes to show that decorating is an ongoing learning process about both the space and ourselves. Thank you for tuning in, and if you're one of my subscribers who's been patiently waiting for me to make over my new apartment, thank you so much for your love and support. I promise my next video is going to be part of this makeover series, so if you're not subscribed already, make sure to do so, and I'll see you in the next one.